Hey guys, it's Sam from 6th period computer science, and I'm going to be showing you guys how to swap three variables. So I'll start us off by writing public static void and then main parentheses string, and then after string we're going to do two hard brackets and then args and then close parentheses. After that, we're going to do another open curly bracket, and then we're going to start with the variables. So type int, and then we're going to go with x, set it to 10, and then we have a semicolon, and we have to remember semicolon after every line, so it tells the computer that we're done with that line. Now we'll start with the y, set it to 20, another semicolon, int, and so we're going to do temp. This is our third variable, so don't worry about the temp, like what that means. It's just going to be our third variable, and we're going to set it to 0, and then following with a semicolon. So after we write these three variables down, we are going to need to tell the computer to print these out when we run our program. So I'm gonna have to type out system dot out dot print ln open parentheses, and for this we're going to type out what we want our computer to write out. So we're going to do quotation marks, and then do capital X equals, and then semicolon. So this is going to tell the computer when we run our program we need X equals. That's basically what it says. Following that, we're going to have to tell the computer to when to say that X equals. So we're going to do the same thing, open parentheses, but this time just write X. Oops. Following with another semicolon. We're going to do the same. So just to clarify, when it's basically saying that when X appears, it's gonna display X equals and then the number, if that makes sense. Okay, so now that we've done the X's, we're gonna do system.out.println, but instead of X, we're gonna write Y equals, following with a semicolon, and just like the X, just like the X, we are going to have a lowercase y, so it tells us when the y is entered it will display the y equals. Once again, you guessed it, we are going to do the same with temp. So open parentheses, quotations, temp. I don't know why I keep saying line. ln, open parentheses, temp. Okay, so from here we have our print, and now it's time just to write the variables. So we're going to write temp equals X. So this is when the switching of the variables comes in. So basically we're just going to do a kind of a cycle, and you'll understand what I mean later in the video. So temp equals X, so when you have temp equals 0 and X equals 10, we're going to have temp set equal to X. Kind of confusing, but you'll understand. We'll just copy and paste so we don't have to spend time typing that out. But basically you're going to want to put that exact same set of prints under each time we switch the variables. So from here we're going to do, now that we did temp equals X, we're going to do X equals Y, add a semicolon, and then Control V to paste. Oops, we don't want it. So then from here, you could probably guess that we're going to do temp equals Y, semicolon, and then paste. So from here, we are finished. We have all our closed brackets in place. We have the two here, We have the two open brackets up here, so it knows that the program is finished. We have our three variables, and then our three variables, and the prints for each one. So we're just going to go over here, try and run this. And you'll see right here that we have all our variables have been swapped. Pretty cool. Well, thank you, and I'll see you on the next video.